welcome. This is Grace New from Feng Shui Serenity live from YouTube. And if you are listening to the Feng Shui Serenity podcast, thank you so much for tuning in. For this episode, I want to share something quite unique and interesting with you. And I want to provide you with a color guide for 2023, Year of the Rabbit, based on your zodiac signs, okay? Or based on 12 zodiac signs. Now, this is not your ordinary color guide. It's not something I just randomly pick a color for you or anything that is superstitious. This color guide I deduced and calculated based on each of the 12 zodiac signs and using the technique called Men Dun Jia. Now, Men Dun Jia is one of the most sophisticated, and people often perceive this as a very complicated and superior type of divination tools. But what I'm going to actually share with you is actually quite simple. The end result is very easy. Your takeaway out of this episode is very, very simple. You can simply apply it and to enhance your life. But what I want to do, as you all know, every time that I give you any advice, any guidance, any insights, there is always an energetic meaning behind it. There is always an energetic reason or the energy makeup that how we actually do this. Or what color is for the rat, for the ox. Okay, we're going to go through one animal sign by one. But I want to start with, I want to explain how all these actually, I want to explain the process, basically. Men Dun Jia, this is Chinese, right? The Qimen, really, the translation for the first two characters means mysterious doors or miracle doors. So this is why, within Chinese metaphysics, we use feng shui, we use bazi, we use destiny chart to guide us so that we can become the master of our destiny. And sometimes where we also use divination tools, we use I Ching. And Men Dun Jia is one of the most prominent, important tool that the emperor would use in ancient China when he goes out to expand his domain, his empire. Men Dun Jia has this amazing ability to tell you the direction. What direction that you're going to attack the enemy troops, right? When that you're going to do that. And what are you going to do? What does this divination tool to show you? And one of the most important things to understand, and I don't want this to make this topic very complicated. One of the most important things that you need to understand or to explain how this color guide comes about is there are 8 doors in Qimen, because remember the Qimen direct translation is mysterious doors, miracle doors. Doors means opportunities. The window of opportunities, this aperture certainly is open, so important when you're talking about the art of the war back in those times, that you need to know when to pick what time. You're going to consider the weather, the wind, the heaven and the earth energy, and the man, the cosmic trinity. So the 8 doors is really important to show you, here is an opportunity is open. Whatever you are seeking, wealth, relationship, in general, this is all about the life force. And these colors I have chosen for you for each of the 12 zodiac signs is really about finding that trigger point where this aperture is opening up. Okay, because sometimes this aperture, this window of opportunity you know, if we say once in a lifetime might be an exaggeration, but maybe you'll have to wait for another 5 years. Okay, so that's what the powerful thing about the Qi doors. Now, the 8 doors in Chinese, they are the 开门、生门、修门、景门、金门、杜门、商门、死门. Okay, so sounds like a tongue twister, but these are sounds in Chinese. You don't have to know all the details of that. What you need to know is very easy. If you are watching the YouTube, you will see these slides. I have a star rating system, 5 stars. All you need to remember is the 2 most important doors are open door, life door. They're 5 stars. The least auspicious doors are injury doors and death door. Okay, so what I have actually done for you with the color selection is I am based on your individual life door. But of course, remember that I can't see your Bazi chart. I can only deduce based on the Zodiac signs. So everyone basically can benefit, okay? So let's talk about this life door. This door is probably one of the most important, not only very auspicious, but one of the most important door that you need to identify if you're using the Men Dun Jia technique, okay? Because it's really about, I talked about the life force. It has this, when you identify the life door, it's as if you know where the life force is coming through, right? It's like it brings you the opportunity, brings you the growth, the personal development, the wealth and abundance. It also to do with the land and property and real estate, investment, business and prosperity and gain and profit, and health and well-being. I mean, you know, that's why this is the most important door within Qi. And now you know the ins and outs very briefly about how we actually deduce the color guide for each zodiac sign. Let's go through it, okay? And as I'm going through each sign, that I will talk to you about in terms of, some people would ask me, oh, Grace, you know, sometimes I apply this or I apply one thing, why it is actually not happening very quick or not as quick as someone else. And I see this as well, okay? And this also is to do with the layers of the information. Have you done, you know, that, or do you know what is your essence at birth? What about the feng shui of your life? And how can we actually best apply this from on different levels? So coming back to the color, and this is something that you can use immediately, okay? You can use, let's start from each element and then I will explain in more detail. So let's start with red. The Qi, the best life door color for the red is black, okay? So black is very, very easy for both men and women. So it depends on your gender. This is a very easy color that you can actually wear as in the form of your outfit, your clothes, your shoes, and everything. So black is a no-brainer. And black, again, I mentioned about the trigger. So this is the beauty, this is the miracle or mysterious part of this. So if you are a rat or you were born in year of the rat, black carries this magnetism. Black carries this the mysterious power that will be able to open doors. Or when you actually in this color, you feel, oh wow, inspiration. Or you happen to meet your nobleman, or sometimes things just mysteriously happen. Miracle door, remember? Miracle door, mysterious door. And this is where, and don't really think, this is just a color. So if you are, or you're born in year of the rat, you have any major business decision-making opportunities to go into meetings, make sure that you take into consideration of the color, or color of the clothes you wear, or the suitcase you carry, or certain things that you actually always carry when you're doing your business dealings. Make sure that something is black. And this is really, really easy. Black is an easy color. Now with ox, it's slightly harder. And it also depends on, sometimes I call this as karma. Like, some of the people go out and look for the color for them. And, that some of the colors I told them, they just can never find. And they sometimes, where in Chinese, we say 可遇不可求, it's like you can try to seek, but it's best for it to show up for you. It is meant to be or not. Okay, so do it intuitively. Don't just go out madly to apply these. And also tune into it and sense the energy. This is how the way I feel taking the information, but it is also not be all and end all. Remember, I talked about the layers of the information. Have you actually done your inner work? Have you actually know what is the feng shui configuration within your home? And if you've done all that, just, absorb this information calmly and gently, and nothing needs to be super urgent. And okay, if I see, for example, ox, is this leathery yellow? I picked this color. It's that color. That, I happen to see it. It just sounds like, or feels like meant to be. Get it? Because this carries a special meaning for you. Okay? And you will notice when you always go and seek certain things out in the world, big or small, or buying things, shopping, I always find that. And you sometimes just can't find it. It is those serendipitous moment, and you have this knowledge at the back of your mind, and you think, oh wow, this is my color. When you get it, things just suddenly open up. That's a miracle door. Okay, so don't get too hung up on this. And I want to provide you this layer of depth. But if if you haven't really, don't know what is your essence and don't know what your feng shui, and you simply think that wearing the black color can bring my millions, I think that I will disappoint you, okay? For tiger, the color is green. Okay, tiger has been knocked around last year, 2022. So actually this month, if you were born in year of the tiger, you need to be really, really careful. There could be a potential of the accident, legal issues, some kind of argumentative things gonna happen, just weird things could happen. So place a live plant on your desk. If you already feel the tendency of this, bring some live greens or things in greens, or if you love green, wear green more. And you can wear in underwear as well, because it doesn't have to be, green can be, it's not a color that suits everyone, right? So it can be difficult to match and all that. But the option is all these colors you can wear as an undergarment as well. So that gives you more option. So that's tiger. This month, really be really, really careful, tigers, okay? Now, rabbit, this is your first year. You're the yearly king. The color for the rabbit is green as well, but it's a light green. It's more kind of pale, gentle green, like a rabbit, where tiger's green is more strong. Okay, so that's the rabbit color. Dragon. Dragon's life door color, this trigger point is like things set you alive, is yellow. Yellow is not that normal yellow. It's a very bright yellow. It's the emperor yellow. If you Google, like, ancient China, emperor wear their dragon, we call long pao. It's like a dragon, outfit emperors wear. That color, that yellow, very powerful. When you have that, when you actually wear that, you feel your energy field is different. It's becomes this magnetic field, and will draw the life force in you or towards you, positive ones. Okay, very powerful for dragon. Now snake's the Qi color for you in 2023 is this red, deep red, like a really opulent. See the velvet couch? For the guys who are listening on the podcast, come and watch YouTube, because I'm giving you these pictures because this is all about visual. The color, this dense velvet, and the plush carpet. It's all this opulence. That's the wine, deep wine red color for snake. Okay, really royal kind of red. Where horse is that really innocent love, romance kind of red, red borderline pinkish red. That's for horse. Okay, now with sheep is yellow, and this yellow is kind of a gentle, bright yellow for the sheep. Now, I have used some of the interior because these colors you can also use for your feng shui setup. And this requires you to know in your home, what 15 degrees is my sector. Like, if I was born in year of the dragon, southeast, but not just all southeast 45 degrees. There is a 15 degrees specifically is for dragon sector. Bring that yellow color in there. You might not wear that bright yellow, emperor yellow, but you might be able to incorporate that like a beautiful vase in the dragon corner if you're born in year of the dragon. Okay, horse. It's probably if you are more mature aged, it'll be hard for you. I guess you can wear small accessories in this really light, happy pinkish red color. But what about your home? We talked about this year, 2023, and this is where the layers comes in. The annual energy for feng shui, south sector is the well star, and the horse sector is within the south, okay? But not all 45 degrees of south sector. Do you know what is that 15 degrees of where the horse is? Bring some light, beautiful roses, right? This is how you bring in the life force. Small, simple gesture with intention. This is what all about. Everything I teach is about the intentional design in small things, in small moments. It doesn't really takes you to climb the Himalayas. It's work every single step in your life that you can bring something positive. Remember, this life door is about changing from negative to positive. This is how I teach my students. This is how I help my clients to do small, simple things. But there is a compound effect. Because when you start to do small things every day, small things become big things. None of the big things will just happen overnight. The big things is difficult to do. It's too overwhelming to even think about. Small things, adding a vase of a beautiful roses in pink color in your life door, 奇门 color in your sector brings life energy. It's that simple. It's about the power, knowing this, to be aware. Okay. That's what it is all about. Otherwise, these are just information. Monkey. Monkey's color is white, beautiful, pure white, heavenly white, you know, that really, white is very easy. In a way, it's easy. If you like if your man wear a white shirt, so easy, right? But if you don't like white, this can be difficult. But you can always implement this in a handbag or shoes or anything that you feel is appropriate. Again, I use this beautiful, pristine white color, so clean as a bathroom. What about in your home when you're doing renovation? If it is in the monkey sector and you were born in year of the monkey, bathroom, choosing your bathroom color, no brainer, white. White can have different shades, you know, different depth, different texture. And this simple consideration, this simple awareness and knowledge become part of your decision-making process, where they create this compound effect in your life. Because this bathroom will continue every day, brings you the life force. Okay? This is sometimes the decision-making is one point, one blink of eye, 1 second. But the effect, the long-term effect, that's where when you design your life with intention, things will accumulate. Positive effect, auspicious effect will accumulate. Okay? Rooster. Now, Rooster this year, wear a lot of silver if you are lady. Obviously, most of you probably are female. This year, Year of the Rabbit, as you know, my last episode, if you haven't heard, is about how to move through the clash month. But Rooster, another thing is mindset. Remember, I talked about all different layers. There's heaven, earth, man. And then we're adding in color. This becomes become alive, becomes interesting. Learn those 3 techniques, how to move through clash months. And then you can add a color. That's a silver. Okay. Silver, you can, so easy. A lot of people can wear the, in the form of jewelry, you know, rings and necklace or anything like, you know, bracelets and things like that. Silver can be hard to wear as in the outfit or clothes, right? But you can also implement, bring some kind of decorations within your home in the rooster sector. That is, if you know where the rooster sector is in your home. Dog is also a type of yellow, slightly different. It's a bit darker than the yellow of the sheep. Okay, so dog's color is yellow, and pig, for pig, is the black. Now, the black is slightly different, all shades of black, but it's more those matte black, not the shiny type of black. This is super, super powerful if you were born in Year of the Pig. You will feel this life force suddenly is open. Okay, so if you have anything important or things you always carry, you know, even watch the band of, if you're a man, like, you know, the band of the watch, black. Okay. So these are the 12 zodiac signs, the color for each of you using Men Dun Jia divination tool. Okay, so this is this episode. I hope that you will get so much out of this and you will go and find this piece of whatever it is showing up for you, right? And let's go with that energy. Now you know the color for your life force door, this life door, and create some difference. And hopefully you'll be able to elevate your life in 2023 year of the rabbit. Okay, if you like this episode, and subscribe, and also leave a comments and follow me on Instagram, because this is where most of the time I'm mostly active, and I will put out stories and I will have my daily muses. So I will see you there. Thank you so much.